Yo, what's up guys? How's it going? It's your boy, the Origami Ninja, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to make this awesome origami flapping bird. So here's a sneak peek at what the model looks like completed. As you see, it's pretty amazing looking. I love the whole fact that the wings flap, so let's go ahead and get started. Before we start guys, I wanted to go ahead and congratulate the winner of who found the Origami Ninja logo 3 times in the last tutorial and wrote down the exact time of when they appeared in the comments down below. So the winner of last week's tutorial goes to Antex. Congratulations, you are the winner. Thank you so much for being part of this channel, for watching and participating in this game. Now the question is, who will win next? So we'll be doing the same thing throughout this tutorial, so pay close attention guys. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so the things that we will need to be able to get this tutorial completed is 1 square sheet of paper. Mine measures 8.5 by 8.5 inches. You'll as well need a ruler and a pen, and I'm using the crease tool, so if you don't have one of these, it's perfectly fine. It's not necessary. You could always use your fingers. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, and so for the first step, we're going to fold this bottom right corner towards the top left corner. Once you got them nicely aligned, let's go ahead and crease it down. And now for the next step, I want you guys to go ahead and open this flap back up. And once you've done that, I want you guys to fold this bottom left corner towards the right top corner. Once you got those two corners nicely aligned, let's go ahead and crease it down. Alright, so once it's nicely creased, what I want you guys to do is position the piece of paper in the same direction that I have it. Once you've done that, I want you guys to grab a ruler and a pen. Alright, so once you grabbed your ruler and a pen, I want you guys to measure from the top along the middle crease about 1.5 inches towards the bottom. Right where it says 1.5 inches, make sure to go ahead and mark it with a little tiny dot. Once you've done that, we're going to go ahead and create a small little crease right where we created that little dot. So I want you guys to pull this section up and fold it down and create a little crease right there, right where the dot is at. Once you've done that, we're going to go ahead and bring this top section down, making sure that the crease right here aligns with the bottom crease as well. So let's go ahead and get those nicely aligned and then crease it down. Once it's nicely creased, let's go ahead and flip over the piece of paper. Alright, so what I want you guys to do next is grab a ruler and a pen. And now we're going to be measuring from the top, right along the middle crease, about 1 inch towards the bottom. Then, right where it says 1 inch, we're going to go ahead and mark it with a little tiny dot. Okay, so now we're going to create a little crease right there where the dot's at. We're going to be pulling this flap upwards, creating a crease right there. So pull it up, create a little valley fold, make a small little crease just like that. And then I want you guys to hold this section in place, flip it over, and align the middle creases with each other so that they're nicely aligned. Once they're nicely aligned, let's go ahead and crease it down. And once it's nicely creased, we're going to go ahead and flip over the piece of paper. Once you flipped it over, let's go ahead and crease it down one more time. And now, using the existing crease down the middle, we're going to bring the right flap towards the left. And now for the next step, you're going to need to grab a ruler and a pen, and we're going to be measuring from this bottom left corner going towards the top. So from this bottom left towards the top edge. And you want to make sure that it measures 1.5 inches. Once you got it fully measured and it measures 1.5 inches from here to there, let's go ahead and mark a little dot right here in this little section. And then we're going to be doing the same thing to the right side, but the right side will measure 2.5 inches. And then once you do get that measurement correct, make sure to mark it with a little dot so that we could use it as a reference point for our next fold. Alright, so once you've done that and you mark both points, we're going to go ahead and create a mountain fold right along these two reference points. So now we're going to go ahead and fold this section down. And guys, by the way, do not give up. Yo, we're halfway there. I believe in you guys. I know you can do it. So now what I want you guys to do is go ahead and create a little crease right where that little dot on the right section is at. Once you've done that, hold it down and then align the left section with the dot that we drew as well. Once you got those two reference points aligned, let's go ahead and crease it down. Once you got that nicely creased, let's go ahead and flip over the piece of paper. And now what I want you guys to do is fold this top section, this corner right here, towards this bottom corner. And make sure to align them nicely so that both wings are perfectly symmetrical. Alright, so once you got it nicely creased, guys, what I want you guys to do next is go ahead and rotate this piece of paper. Then you're going to notice in this bottom section right here, there's two layers of paper. With your nail, I want you to push down on this section so that it creates a crease. Then we're going to be creating a crease from this right side section to the left side corner right here. So let's go ahead and create a valley fold right along that reference point. Alright, so once you got that nicely creased, what we want to do next is using the existing crease, we want to fold it the other way. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so now this is what yours should look like. So now if you've done that, what you want to do next is grab the piece of paper and flip it over. Now let's repeat the same steps to this side. Using this reference point right here on the bottom left, we're going to create a crease that goes all the way from this left section to this right side corner. And this is called the valley fold since it's folded upwards, forming a V. And once you've done that and it's nicely creased, we're going to go ahead and reverse fold it. So using that existing crease, we're going to fold it in the other way. Alright, so once you've done that to both sides, what I want you to do next is open this section up. And right here, starting from this section towards the left, I want you guys to create a reverse fold on that crease. So what you want to do is open this section up, press down on it, and then grab the tip. And then we're going to be creating a crease. So let me crease down mine first, that way you could get an idea of how yours should look like as well. If you need to rewind the video, you could always do that as well. Alright, I got mine perfectly aligned the way I would like it, so yours should look just like this as well. So make sure that yours is nicely aligned just like mine. Now we're going to be creating a squash fold. You want to go ahead and stick your finger in just like that, and then push this section down. When you do so, you want to make sure that your top section looks just like this. Once you got it nicely aligned, go ahead and crease it down. And once you got it nicely creased, this is what yours should look like. So I'm going to go ahead and repeat the steps so that you could get a clear view of how yours should look. So if yours looks like this, then you're doing an excellent job. Now, let's go ahead and flip over the piece of paper and repeat the same steps to this side. So now we're going to go ahead, stick our finger in the pocket, and then create a squash fold. Making sure that this top section is nicely aligned with that corner. Alright, so once you've done that and it's nicely aligned, I want you guys to go ahead and crease it down. Alright, so once you've done that, guys, this is what yours should look like. So if yours looks like this, that means you're doing an excellent job. And now for the final step, you want to go ahead and open up the wings and pull them down as far as you can. Then you grab the bird from this left section, you pull on the tail, and just keep on pulling on it, and you'll notice that the wings will start flapping. And boom, there you have it. I wanted to go ahead and congratulate all those that have completed the origami flapping bird tutorial. And not only that, but do not forget to give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video. And if you do subscribe, do not forget to click the bell off to the right side section of the subscribe button so that it notifies you as soon as I release a new tutorial. And if you would like to watch some more of my tutorials, just click any of these following images and it'll forward you to the tutorial. Alright guys, thank you once again for watching. I'll see you on the next one.